Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Well, we're about to hit the former Debenhams roundabout. A lot of people remember that. It's gone in the UK and it's gone in Cyprus. At the moment, there is a Next operator now to there for kids only. And the rumour has it that Jumbo Superstores have bought the plot and they're going to build a big super jumbo. So you won't have to go to the Paphos Mall if you want to walk around with the intention of only spending €1, but then ending up spending 1,000. Jumbo, if you're not familiar with what it is a bit like a B&M Bargains if you're in the UK. And things starts off around about 50 cents. There's obviously some more expensive things in there, but most people's plan is to pop in there and buy a pack of disposable lighters for €1, but they end up at the till spending 60, 70 euros because they bought this and they bought that. It's that kind of shop and you can't get out of it. Anyway, they're going to build a jumbo one on the roundabout there, and there is a rumour that they're going to build a skyscraper, well not them, but a developer as well, around about 27 stories, 2 underground and 25 above ground. So if you want a view out across the blue Mediterranean Sea, you never know, there could be an apartment waiting there especially for you. Where are we now? Well, Mercedes main dealer, that's just over there on the right. So if you want to drop 100,000 euros or thereabouts, that could be the space for you. But remember, when you drive it off the forecourt, you'll have lost 20 to 30,000 euros of your money. But it's your money, as they say. We're heading deep into Paphos. The lights are on red again, Lady Andrea. I might have to demote you. You never know. Hopefully you're feeling a bit better. Lady Andrea has got a bit of a cold. She hasn't got COVID, but she's got a bit of a cold. It's as the seasons start to change, isn't it? And she works in a school, so the odds are she may have picked it up off one of the littlies. But let's hope in a couple of days she's fighting fit, because Sir Martin, his peacock, are looking for a little bit of action, shall we say. We're heading towards the, well, municipality area, and you never know. There might be a man that's parked his black Mercedes on WA lines, on chevrons, across to a busy junction, just down from a busy school, down from traffic lights. But of course he's allowed to park wherever he wants, because he is the greatest mayor in the world, and his name is Fodonis. And he is a good man, he really is. And of course he's a very busy man indeed. And he's the man that's in charge of Paphos, and he's the man that's dragging Paphos into the 22nd century. Yes, he's decided the 21st century is just not advanced enough. We are now a smart city, and we've won the European Capital of Smart Tourism for 2023. I wouldn't be surprised in 2024 we're going to win the World Tourism Award. There's no doubt about that. Paphos is getting busier. More and more tourists are coming to Paphos, and the ones I'm speaking to tell me that they're coming back again and again. And they also say that they think Paphos has been transformed from, should we say, slightly backwards and slightly run down into an ultra-modern town. And there's a lot of things still to do, but of course that's going to take a bit of time. But certainly the promenade and harbour area have been transformed. Kato Paphos is having a makeover over the next couple of years, and there's a lot of streets in and around Paphos that are going to come back that little bit better. Now you're chuntering and shouting at people not stopping, but you could have thanked me because I did. Next time I'll just run you over. She's a bit grumpy, wasn't she? Wasn't she grumpy? Grumpy lady, there we are. What's going on in the world? Why is everyone so grumpy and irate? I don't understand it. I'm quite relaxed and calm, and drive around slowly, treat people with respect. Normally they'll treat you with the same. Normally. If not, well, you never know. We can start effing and blinding, can't we, as they say. Where are we? Kennedy Square. That's where we are. If you come up here on most evenings, particularly on the weekends, this place, to use a good old-fashioned English word, is buzzing. Let's let this lady go. There we are. Got to thank you. Wow, how nice. See, a nice, pleasant lady in downtown Paphos who's not frustrated with life. I understand that a lot of people are, but I think most people who watch the little channel known as Marika and Me are happy-go-lucky people, and every person that we've had the privilege and the honour to meet have really been such nice people indeed, and we're humbled that you come to see us, and we do thank you from the bottom of our 2 hearts. If you like what you see, hit the like. Perhaps consider to subscribe to the little channel, and of course if you want to keep us afloat, all you have to do is Google Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and Me. That will bring you to the Buy Me a Coffee landing page of Marika and Me, and it will allow you the opportunity to purchase a virtual coffee or 2 for myself and Marika, and we thank you very, very much for that. You can also choose to become one of our Superstar members at only €10 a month. More and more people are choosing to do it. It happens automatically, and you just gift us €10 a month, and we do thank you. And of course, as time goes on, we'll be throwing a party every single month, and of course people will come and eat and drink for free. So if you want to find us, we're in the Pelican Restaurant pretty much 7 nights a week. If you are looking for us in particular, just in case, perhaps send us a message, because sometimes on a Monday night we have a night off, unless one of our superstars is in town and perhaps that's their final evening, so obviously we'll come down to say goodbye. So Pelican Restaurant from around about 7ish as the nights draw in, that's where you're going to find us until they chuck us out. And we have noticed as the nights are drawing in, of course they are chucking us out that little bit earlier. So if you want to find us, Pelican Restaurant in the harbour, you come down, pull up a chair, say hi. And we had the great honour last night sitting with Trev and Denise. Stuart was there, Sarah was there, his daughter, who's going to be 18 in a couple of years' time. Molly was there, and of course I had a great chat with Harry, who's 18, and he had a great time in Sunny Beach. One of these days, I'm telling you what, I might have to pop over to Sunny Beach, but perhaps we'll leave Marika at home. Don't think she would like it that much, shall we say. Downtown, Cape of Paphos, on a truly spectacality of a morning indeed. If you're curious to know what the temperature is, well, Lady Dawn is in town, Sir Sean is in town. They came for a quick holiday, and of course they're celebrating their wedding anniversary, and well, she knows what the temperature is, and it's 28 degrees. Yes, and there's something else going on, isn't it? The sky's blue, sea's blue. Oh yeah. Mr. Paul's dressed head to toe in blue. That must mean all that's missing is you. So why not get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy? Because Paphos, Cyprus, the island of love, Marika and me, guess what? We're waiting, especially for you. Stick with us, because we're going to go straight down to the downtown Cape of Paphos harbour. That's a zebra crossing in front, and the car in front didn't bother to stop. But to be honest, there's a bit grumpy. Perhaps we should have run her over, because she noticed I stopped particularly for her, and she just growled. So next time we'll put it into dynamic mode and boot it. Only joking. There we are. Why people are miserable in the world, I don't know. I mean, I understand people have got problems, I do, but courtesy. My grandfather always taught me to be courteous and treat people with respect, and normally they will treat you with respect. I'm ranting on again, sorry about that, Lord Andy in downtown Shropshire. Hopefully you're having a great day, and we know Lady Ness has recovered and she's feeling better, and well, look after her, that's what I would say. And of course get ready to go to Scotland for your holiday in March, isn't it, I think? And of course you're coming back to downtown Paphos in May, and we'll be waiting especially for you. A lot of people coming to Paphos over the next few weeks. If your name is Miss Allison, and as mentioned in the comments, if you're looking for company, I understand you're coming on your own. If you want someone to come and sit and chat at night, come down to the Pelican Restaurant, and guess what? We'll be waiting especially for you. Normally on the evenings now we can vary between 6 to 12 people. You get to meet some new friends from all over the world, not always in the UK, because there are some superstars from different parts of the world. We've got Lady Galina, she's a superstar, she lives in downtown Paphos, and she makes great contributions to the channel, and she's helps Marika with all her fashion items and hunts things down. So Lady Galina, thank you very, very much for all of your help and your assistance. And now and again you might find her sitting with us in the Pelican Restaurant. We've got a superstar in downtown Krakow in Poland, and she just happens to be the greatest lawyer in the world and a judge to boot. And of course that's our Lady Anna, our superstar, and she's a legend on the channel, and we had the great honour to meet her in the summer just gone, and of course she'll be coming out again next year. So you never know, you might get to sit with the greatest lawyer in the world. Her husband is a great doctor, and you might get to meet the future greatest lawyer in the world, and that's their son, Mr. Bart. So we're looking forward to seeing you again very, very soon. We wish you a great, great day in Krakow, and hopefully you don't have to well, punish too many people, shall we say. Look at that for a view. This is the downtown Cape of Paphos harbour area, and that sea, well, it's looking That's the big boy, the Ocean Vision Super Yacht, and that's a boat that's all-inclusive, 5-star luxury cruiser. All you can eat, all you can drink, all the dancing you can imagine. And if you fancy a little bit of romancing with your Ochin Gracevia booth, well, that could be the boat that's waiting especially for you. Let's go around the rear end of the harbour restaurants. That's the main entrance to the harbour there, that's where the restaurants are. And this little road here takes you to the rear, and there's a big car parking area if the main car park over there on the right hand side perhaps is full, perhaps if there's a concert or something like that. So as we go around here, you'll start to notice a big open area, and of course you can park your car around here free of charge at the moment anyway. The rumour is that perhaps they're going to charge in the future, but not at the moment. And also when you come around here, you're going to get to see the brand new sunset viewing point, and then the pathway that connects the Paphos Harbour Castle area to the Pharos Beach, Lighthouse Beach, Kephalios Beach Tourist Resort, basically. There's mixed confusion over what the beach is called. Technically, it's called the Municipality Pharos Beach, but some people call it the Lighthouse Beach because, of course, there's a lighthouse quite close to it. So that's the new sunset viewing point. You can see there's a gentleman sitting over there enjoying a cup of tea or something, and there's another chappie walking over there enjoying the beauty and the spectacality of the views. And it is a view that's going to quite simply take your breath away. That's the pathway there to the right. It's open again at the moment, but they are still building little sun shelters and seating areas, so some days it is closed, but primarily it's open. The pathway is actually open, and we're going to go and do some special videos for one of our superstars, and of course that is Princess Maggie, and we're going to go whiz along there on the scooters and show her just how far that she can get in a wheelchair. And guess what? You can get all the way. So when you come back next summer, Princess Maggie, you're going to get a great holiday indeed. And hopefully there'll be an awful lot of disabled access points put in and around the harbour and the promenade area as well. I'm looking forward to seeing you. And we know you're recovering very quickly indeed. And we wish you a truly spectacality of a day indeed. Who else likes to watch the show now and again? I tell you what, we'll do a big shout out to Princess Layla, all the way in downtown South Wales. And don't forget to say a big hello to your dad, that's Mr. Lee, and of course to his blonde beauty, the greatest restaurant manager in the world, and of course that is Lady Vicky. Yes, we're talking to you. There's some other princesses around. We've got a princess in downtown Nelson in South Wales, and of course we're saying a very Kalimera good morning to you, Princess Kaylee, and we're missing you like crazy. When's your birthday, by the way? Because rumour has it that perhaps you may be coming back to Paphos, so let us know when that date is, and we'll get a special birthday present for you. Mr. Chris is sitting over there, he's selling a sponge or two. Constantinus, the man who writes your name or your special message on a grain of rice, he's over there, and they'll be hanging around till about the end of October. Then of course the weather will be still beautiful for us, but a little bit too chopsy mopsy for them, so they will then pack up and go into hibernation. But don't worry, they'll be coming back out in around about April May next year, and they'll be waiting especially for you. This is the road that runs parallel to the rear of the promenade. You've got the Papa Anthony supermarket on the right hand side. You've got the Saigon Vietnamese food shop there, Chris Car Rental, and then just over here, if your name is Deborah O'Rourke and you've got a man in your life called Mr. Will, well, that's the Basilica Holiday Resort. Lots of people like to come back there over and over because they understand it's a great location, and it literally is spitting distance to the blue Mediterranean Sea. This is a new road, by the way. As you can see, it's not finished. There's lots of new pavements to be done, but we promise you by this time next year it's going to be all finished, and there's a new development going up there. They're putting the finishing touches to this development, and then we come round now to T42, which of course is right at the start of the Cato Paphos Promenade, which is now only pedestrian only. Let's let this chappie come through. Even though he's coming the wrong way down a one-way street, we'll let him through. In Paphos, we're quite courteous on that sort of stuff. You know, what's a one-way street if you're going the wrong way? Doesn't matter, does it? As long as you don't start shouting and ranting at people. You know, Should we go straight up there? We could, couldn't we? We could do it. Let's do it especially for you. Come on, let's go and have a look. If your name's Lady Ali, you've got a man in your life called Sir Neil, perhaps Sir Brian's having a chuckle, and maybe even Lord Michael has fallen off in his chair, we are going the wrong way up a street which apparently is going to be a one-way but going the other way. But never mind, I'm allowed to do what I want. I know the Chief of Police and I know the Mayor. But don't worry, when they catch me, they're going to beat the living daylights out of me. I'm going to say thanks for watching. And of course, if you do like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and perhaps come back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. You've got to ponder in that girl's mind, haven't you? You've got all that pavement, but she wants to walk on a little concrete platform. Never mind, she's pondering something, that's for sure. Could be the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. I promise when all this area is finished, it's going to be absolutely spectacular. And we're on the Hotels Road now, and of course there's a hotel there called the Almira Hotel, 5-star luxury hotel, and just over there is the Alexander the Great, where unfortunately the lady in charge of the show, named as Dayman, will be getting on a big bird today. Sad day in downtown Paphos, but we know we'll see her again soon. May next year is not that far away. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again somewhere in downtown Paphos, and I'll be waiting especially for you.